Hello my dear friends, hope you are doing fine. Today, Friday, the 15th of January, about 9:30 a.m. here in Japan. For some of you who might have been still on the fence whether we live on a spinning ball earth or on a flat, stationary earth, today is the day that you will realize that we don't live on a spinning ball earth. We live on a flat and stationary Earth. This flight took place just a few days ago, updated on January 12th, 2021. Air India all-women crew makes history, lands longest flight from US, flying the North Pole. So very important, these informations here. Air India, longest direct route flight with an all-women pilot team, landed at Kempegowda International Airport in Bengaluru from San Francisco, flying over the North Pole. The flight covered a distance of about 16,000 kilometers or about 10,000 miles. The all-women crew flight was the first direct, non-stop flight between the west coast of the United States and southern India. So let's look at this more carefully. Remember, 16,000 kilometers, about 10,000 miles over the North Pole. There are some pictures here that were posted by India Airlines. Now we know here this information is very important. It took almost 17 hours to reach here. So let's work with this number here, 17 hours. And there are some videos posted by the airport. Congratulations, wishes. And there's a video here. This video here. Let's go ahead and watch this video. And as we watch it, I will be commenting on it. And then let's get straight to the point. This is the video that Air India posted online on their Twitter account. The all-women pilot team of Air India has scripted history, and there are the pictures of some of them. They flew over the North Pole on the world's longest air route, as we said before, about 10,000 miles. The flight from San Francisco reached Bengaluru on January 90th. Now look at that route there over the Pacific Ocean and south of Japan towards India. Now that's on the globe. And that's probably the Mercator's projection, but it can also be, it will look at just like that on the globe as I'm going to show you. So the video goes on, shows more pictures, throwing at only the best and most experienced pilots. This time, Air India trusted Captain Zoya Agarwal with the task. Congratulations, Air India. For the first ever, she commanded the Boeing 777 inaugural San Francisco, India flight on one of the world's longest flights over the North Pole. So I didn't see that when we looked at the map. We're going to look at it again. This is the first time a team consisting entirely of female pilots flew over the North Pole. Other members of the team that scripted history were, so they're going to show some names there that I cannot read. Okay, it's really complicated. Captains Tanmay, Papagadi, Ankansha, I don't know, it's too hard. With the latest feat, Captain Zoya has become the first woman commander of Air India to command a flight over the North Pole. And before she did this, she held the distinction of being the youngest woman pilot to fly a Boeing 777 in 2013. Hats off to the entire team for pulling this off. Congratulations, women. So let's look at the map now. That's the route, San Francisco to India, southern India. Okay, let's play again, slower. You can see flying over the Pacific and south of Japan, south China towards India. Okay, so now let's compare these flights on the globe and on the flat earth map. Here we are. Look at the map, the globe Earth right here. Remember, Earth is spinning from west towards the east. We have San Francisco International Airport and the airport in India, Kempegowda International Airport. So this flight departed San Francisco, took 17 hours, according to the website, to reach southern India. Remember, the Earth is spinning from west to east. The airplane is supposed to be flying against the spin of the Earth. And it took 17 hours. This is what we saw on the video they displayed. Is southern Japan here. He flew south of Japan, but I understand some globe believers will show me another globe showing that this is not the correct route, and I know that. So let's look at this one. I got this website was presented to me by a pilot who uses this Great Circle map to calculate the Great Circle routes on the globe. All you have to do is type the name of the city or the airport code here, and you have this Great Circle map. So this is San Francisco, Mangalore in India right there. So this is the flight route of this, connecting these two cities according to the globe Earth, according to the Great Circle map. Nowhere near the North Pole. You can see how far it is. Nowhere near. So we can actually bring that airplane here. So now we have the airplane here, and this flight, according to the globe Earth, according to the Great Circle map, from San Francisco to Bangalore, India. Let's do one more time. From San Francisco, flight Air India towards Bangalore, nowhere near the North Pole, according to the Great Circle map, according to the Great Circle route on the globe. So what's wrong here? We saw on the reports the women flew over the North Pole, and we can't find this on this projection of the globe Earth, and we cannot even looking at the Great Circle map, which is some of the pilots' favorite website for calculating the Great Circle routes, and it's nowhere near the North Pole. So what's wrong? And I tell you what's wrong. Air India displayed one more picture, a very important picture. This one right here. They posted this picture on their website. Here are the women, the pilots who flew from San Francisco to Bengaluru in India. And look at this baby right here. This is the flat Earth map. Now you understand the route of this flight according to the flat Earth map. San Francisco here, southern India. So what I did, I projected this map over the flat Earth map, as we're gonna see here, and you can understand why this flight had the route that it had, because when you look on the flat Earth map, that's the route between these two cities. You have here Bangalore in India, San Francisco. That's the flight route. It only makes sense on the flat Earth map. Makes no sense on the spinning ball Earth. Makes no sense on the flight routes according to the Great Circle map. But it makes perfect sense on the flat Earth map. That's it, guys. Earth is flat. There is no questions about. These flights could only have happened the way it did on the flat, non-rotating Earth. First, let's look again at this flight. San Francisco, departed San Francisco, flew to southern India, flat Earth map, flat Earth common sense. That's what it is right here. This proves that we don't live on a spinning earth. Now I could end this video right here, and that was it. But I'm gonna give you a few more things to think about. This is Earth as seen from the top, okay? A view from, this is the North Pole right here. So remember, this flight left San Francisco right here, it took 17 hours. So I'm gonna play an animation. Here's San Francisco, here's Southern India right here. So watch this animation. Remember, 17 hours, so let's make at each hour 1 second. So this animation will last 17 seconds. You see India, which is right here, where India is going to be at the end of 17 seconds. Alright, so remember, it started right here, San Francisco, India. I have this yellow ball, number 1. And at the end of the video, you saw that India was right here, correct? After 17 hours of flight. So, in fact, this is the way this plane flew, according to the globe Earth, which makes no sense at all. I call it the ribbon flight route, because that's what it is. It left this point in space towards India that was right here. But at the end of 17 hours, the plane landed right here. So according to the globe model, this was the route of this airplane, which makes no sense at all, guys. It makes no sense at all. The plane departs here, and after 17 hours lands right here. So this is the flight route according to the globe model. Makes no sense at all. This is what the reality is. This is the reality right here. It makes completely sense. This is the reality here. It makes sense. So guys, we don't live on a spinning ball Earth. We all have been indoctrinated to believe that this is the reality, but it's not. The Earth is flat and stationary. And this flight, Air India, proved that once more that we don't live on a spinning ball Earth. We live on a flat, non-rotating Earth. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.